Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Brenda Douglas, your self-love and happiness coach, and I help people fall in love with themselves and live a happy and fulfilling life. Before we get started, go ahead and subscribe to this channel for more ways that you can create happiness. For self-love and self-care tips, stress remedies, positive thinking techniques, and ways that you can become a better version of yourself. Listen, I am so excited about this video. Why? Because I am going to share with you a book that will change your life. Someone once said that you are the books you read, the films you watch, the people you meet, the dreams you have, the conversations you engage in. So choose wisely what you feed your mind. So I am excited. I want you to stay tuned while I introduce to you an empowering book by a great author. Hello and welcome back. Now, before we get started, let me go ahead and give you your 3 self-love journal prompts for this video. And they are, what do you love about yourself? What makes you feel happy? And then the third one is, how can you show yourself love? Now, for that last one, I want you to really think about it, because some of us, we can show love towards other people easier than we can show love towards ourselves. I know that sounds awkward, but it is in fact true. So what I need you to do, for those of you who have that problem or that issue, and I'm totally guilty. I actually used to be guilty. But some of the ways, one of the things you can do is think about how you would show love to a parent or a child or a significant other, okay? Because again, oftentimes we show them more love than we show ourselves, okay? But what I want you to do is think of in terms of, would you do that for that person that you really love? And then I want you to do it for yourself, okay? So again, the journal prompts are as follows. What do you love about yourself? What makes you feel happy? And how can you show yourself love? Okay, so I want you to get a piece of paper, and I want you to answer those 3 questions, and I want you to answer them honestly. Okay, now as a matter of fact, listen, I want to encourage you to go ahead and get a journal so that you can answer these questions for these prompts that I put on these videos. Okay, so go ahead and purchase a journal and then get ready to write in them when I give you your journal prompts during these videos when you receive the notification, because I know that you're going to hit the notification bells, because I know that you want to be a better version of yourself. Okay, so those are your 3 self-love journal prompts. Okay, now on to the book. The book that I am going to feature in this video is called The ABCs of Self-Love by Melody Godfred. Now, let me just say right up front as a disclosure, I will not read these books, but what I will do is give you a brief overview. I'm going to give you the link to where you can purchase these books, and then we are going to pretty much move on. Okay, so again, this one is called The ABCs of Self-Love. The link will be in the description. This book is a quick read, okay? It's a read of reminders of how you can practice self-love, okay? So before we get started, let me go ahead and give you some information about the author. Melody Godfred. She is a self-love philosopher, an author, a speaker, an entrepreneur who leverages the power of self to inspire transformational growth in people around the world. Okay? An overview of the book. In the ABCs of Self-Love, Melody uses inspiration, education, and practical application to teach the foundation of self-love and make it into an instinctual part of daily life. Okay, with a creative take on every letter of the alphabet. Okay, Melody engages readers through poetry, memoirs, and interactive workbook style that provides a hands-on approach to concepts of authenticity, surrender, vulnerability, union, forgiveness, boundaries, and gratitude. Okay, so listen, like she said, she takes every letter of the alphabet and she mentions a self-love concept, and then she provides I guess a blurb or some insight about that word. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you what the alphabets are, or what the themes are for the alphabets that the themes that she uses, or the concepts. Okay, and then like I said, she takes it and it's a workbook. Okay, okay, so like I said, she takes each letter of the alphabet and she introduces a love concept. And then she also gives you some action items. So we're going to start with A. Again, I am not going to read this book. We are going to do A, and then you can pretty much get an idea of how B through Z is based on what I share about A. Again, she takes each letter of the alphabet. She introduces a concept. She gives you some information about it. She also gives you action items. You may get a poem, an exercise. She gives you a self-love challenge, okay, with each letter of the alphabet. Okay, so for the letter A is authenticity and abandon. Okay, when you stand naked before yourself, stripped of guilt and shame, expectations and regret, the woman you will see before you is your authentic self. Choose her. Okay, and then she goes on, she goes deeper into the concept, okay, of authenticity and abandon. This is for the letter A. To love yourself, you must first know yourself, which is why authenticity is so critical. When you're born, we are the truest versions of ourselves. As we grow up, we accumulate a layer of dust, the dust of expectations, of responsibilities, of conformity, of trauma, of pain. This dust dulls our essence, our most authentic selves. Take a moment and think back to your childhood self, that authentic, dust-free version who made choices from a place of love instead of fear, and instinct instead of learned behaviors. Once you discover that authentic self, imagine abandoning the dust, the stories, the self-imposed limiting behaviors, and thoughts that have kept your magical, authentic self hidden. That person you're envisioning right now, that's your me. Let's go find her. Okay? Then she goes into an action item. She gives you an action item for the to discover your authentic self. Okay, so self-love and action. Here's the action item for the A, authenticity and abandon. Okay, find a happy picture from your childhood and use it as a home screen and image on your phone. Again, let me read that again. Find a happy picture from your childhood and use it as the home screen on your phone. When you see it, reconnect with her, your most authentic self. Remember what made her happy before she was covered in the dust of adolescence and adulthood. Okay, so that is for the letter A. And again, she goes down and she has a concept for each letter of the alphabet where she does exactly that. She introduces a concept. She gives you an action item, a self-love action item, okay, for each letter of the alphabet. So B is boundaries. Okay, set a boundary and communicate it. C is clarity. Finish this sentence. I am happiest when. Dreams is D. Spend 15 minutes daydreaming. E, emotions. Journal how you're feeling in the AM and the PM. F, forgive. Write a forgiveness letter to you and to someone else. G, gratitude, guilt. Replace something you feel guilty about with gratitude. H, happy thought. Write a happiness mantra to recenter your thinking when needed. I, intuition. Spend 15 minutes meditating to strengthen your inner voice. J, joy. Change something in your routine to shake things up and to spark your joy. K, know yourself. Write about your personal superpower as an Insta post. L, light. Light a candle and celebrate your inner light. M, manifest magic. Take one step forward to bring a dream project to life. N, nurture. Nurture your nature. Make a list of things that make you, you. O, open-hearted. Revisit a heartbreak and write a new story about where it led. P, progress over perfection. Try something new and enjoy the process. Q, question negativity. Question a negative thought that you've been having. R, rest. Schedule a nap. A day to sleep in, or night to go to bed early. Get some rest, guys. S, surrender. Give yourself a 24-hour mental break from the biggest obstacles, okay? T, trust. Make a list of all of your blessings, okay? U, union. Make a pinky finger promise to choose, honor, and remember yourself daily. V, vulnerability. Be 100% honest today. W, wholesomeness, or wholeness, I should say, or worth. Write yourself a letter of recommendation. X, X-ray vision. When you feel uncomfortable today, ask yourself, how come? Why do I feel this way? Why? You first. Do something a little extra nice for yourself today. And Z, zero out. Write down your biggest source of shame and then burn it. Those are your self-love concepts that she introduces in this book from A to Z. And as I said, for each concept, she introduces a poem or she gives you something to read about regarding these concepts, and then she gives you a self-love action item. Okay, so for more information about Melody Godfred, or if you were interested in purchasing this book, you can go to her website at fredandfar.com. Let me spell that for you. FREDANDFAR.com. You can go there, or you can go on Amazon, of course, to purchase it. On both places, the price is $12.99. Okay, and it is again called The ABCs of Self-Love by Melody Godfred. And listen, when you go on her website, it's pretty cool. She's having a self-love pinky ring challenge, okay? And so she challenges people to be a part of the challenge. In other words, purchase a pinky ring, okay, and you wear it as a pinky promise to yourself. A pinky promise to choose yourself each and every day, okay? And the promise is such: I pinky promise to be myself, to love myself, to choose myself on a daily basis. And so again, she encourages you to purchase this pinky rings, silver gold, and rose gold. So there are different types of golds: 14 karat rose gold and white gold, and then also silver. Again, you can find that information on her website, fredandfar.com. Okay, so you can get your pinky ring and make the promise to yourself and join in the fun. Okay, so listen, in closing, I am excited to share this book of the month with you. You can look forward to other books that we'll have each month. And if you are an author, I invite you to introduce, to let me know about the book that you have, as long as it empowers people, as long as it fall under self-love. Okay, so again, it needs to be an empowerment book. Okay, listen, love begins with you. And life doesn't have to be perfect to be filled with happiness, okay? I hope this video was helpful to you. If it is, go ahead and hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I also want to invite you to join the Kings and Divas coaching group on Facebook, okay? I am Brenda Douglas, your self-love and happiness coach, reminding you to always strive for excellence without apology or permission. Thank you so much for watching.